twitch.tv/KayvanMD. Harry Beats, Avion. Going live on Twitch right now. I'll be live for the next 2 hours listening to people's music, giving feedback with the community. I do this every single Monday.
I'm coming for gold. Driving in that Rari, we go swerving out of space. You should get that notion, yeah, that motion, don't be late. I just want that rollie, rollie, rollie on my wrist. I thought that you know me, but you know I never did. Driving in that Rari, we go swerving out of space. You should get that notion, yeah, that motion, don't be late. I just want that rollie, rollie, rollie on my wrist. I thought that you know me, but you know I never quit. Damn, huh? Yeah, I can never quit. I'm too legit to quit. Got caught up in the mix. I better talk my shit. I better make it quick. I keep on making hits. This the life I wanna live. Driving in that Rari, we go swerving out of space. You don't know my struggle, so just stay up in your lane. I just want that rollie, rollie,
Here.
rollie on my
What's up? What's up? Bula? I see you in the chat. How's it going? We'll get started here shortly. Donk7, Drap Snap. Welcome in. Vigilante 303, what's going on? Welcome back. Happy Tuesday? Question mark? Yeah, it's Tuesday. You know. So we're in the week. We just started here shortly. We're kind of low on submissions today, honestly. So like, I don't know if we get through them. I'm gonna just make beats. You guys can just stay. Playboy, what's going on? Welcome in. I saw you followed 3 hours ago. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome in for the first time. We're gonna get started here shortly. Trying to wrangle some more of the folks from the Discord in here as well. But it's an off day. We usually don't stream on Tuesdays, bro. Tuesdays are definitely light. We'll turn the camera on. Hey, sorry, I got my backwards hat shit on today. Looks a bit weird.
I know you're busy right now, but can you just hit me back when you can?
All right, I'm in it. Sorry. A self-conscious guy. I'm just a regular guy. I get self-conscious. I did get a fade. You want to see? My barber does a great job, but I'm definitely just like a hat guy in general. So we put the kids and immigrants back on.
Hoping that you pop out if you ever make me take a deal for your love.
If you are in the chat, welcome. How's it going? Welcome in for the first time. You're here on a quieter day than usual, so I'll explain how everything goes, how you can submit, all that shit. It's free to do it, so if you haven't submitted, you definitely should. We might be able to listen to multiple songs from the same people today. But if you want to submit, here are the instructions. If you want to skip the queue and get bumped into the priority queue, I would suggest subscribing and gifting yourself will guarantee that you do it, but obviously today is, you can see it. This is not this. You know what I mean? We're chilling. If we run out of songs, I'm just going to start making beats, and we'll do that and hang out. I'm kind of feeling making beats right now, so. I just got a Deontay Hitchcock placement today. I don't know. I'm manifesting this one. I tweeted a beat at him, and he told me to send it to him, so fucking fingers crossed for me. All right? You said multiple songs? Yeah, you can if you want. You can send as many as you want. You can just do it right now. I'm not even tripping. If we get to it, we get to it. If we don't, we don't. But just like Zeke did, if you want to guarantee you get played today, the best thing you can do is subscribe or get the sub. That is a guarantee. That'll get you bumped into our priority queue. Those songs will play first, and we'll listen to them all the way through. Usually, when we get to the end of the stream, the last 30 minutes is dedicated to people who are in the chat and just bumping them up for free. But because of where we're at today with submissions, because again, this is kind of like a weird off day for us. We usually stream Mondays and Thursdays from 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern time, but this week I'm traveling on Thursday, so I decided to do a Monday or a Tuesday stream as well as a Monday stream. So that is how we got here. The way everything works, like I said, if you submit, it's going to go into this form next to me. Feel free to submit as many songs as you want. If you subscribe and get the sub, you'll get bumped into the priority queue marked in orange. That'll change throughout the stream as well, I'm sure, and that's fine. What else? If you don't follow the Kayvan's House page on Instagram, do that. We're doing a bunch of like cool content. We've got a new interview dropping tomorrow, which is exciting. I'm not going to tell you who with. You can just find out tomorrow, but we have a new one dropping tomorrow with somebody from the community. If you have a new release coming out this week or have one that just dropped, make sure you go to the releases calendar as well and put your songs in there so we can keep up with the releases that you're putting out as they come out. Every Friday, we do a playlist update and a content piece that is entirely dedicated to stuff from the community. So go do that. those things are easy. They're light. There are ways that we can support you that maybe aren't playlisting. So make sure you go do that as well. Just put in this on Twitter. So, as we're listening to songs, I'm going to be asking you guys for feedback too. If you're here in the chat, please take part. We definitely want to know what you think of these songs. It's kind of the point. I'm going to be asking you what you think of the songs as well. So just let us know what you like, what you don't like. If you have feedback or you think anything could be better, please be respectful about the way that you say it. But that's really the only rule in here. And yeah, we're just going to get the fuck into it, right? We're going to start with Zeke Lanham today. You guys will see how this goes. It's usually easy too. If you are here in the chat, let us know where you're watching from, because I'm always interested to know where everybody is. And yeah, we'll get into it. We're gonna get into it. How's everybody's day been? Let us know in the chat if you're hanging out with us right now. We got Nashville in the chat. We got Colorado. Where in Colorado are you at? I spent a little bit of time in Colorado. I like it. Snow. Oh, you guys got snow already. I'm jealous. We have not had our first snow in New York yet. Houston, Texas in the chat. All right, this is I Just Want It Back, produced by Brandwayne. Let us know what you think in the chat. What's good, Sunday? I do think there's a little bit of a messy frequency range, kind of in the upper higher register of the production. We got Milwaukee back in the building. We got Milwaukee. The North Carolina area? I do not know what that is. I'm sorry. Yeah, this is kind of harsh. I like the idea, but there's a lot of that like feedbacky noise in there that I would probably cut out just a little bit more of. Alan, what's going on, man? Welcome in. How are you? Again, I like the idea in the production. Yeah, there's a lot of noise, especially in that other register. But I'm not mad at the idea necessarily, though. I do think it's just carving out the space for the vocal to cut through a little bit more. You could bury some of those noises too. I think it might be the hi-hat also. No, it's not me. The music is loud. I think the mix on this one still needs a bit of work. I may be a bit quieter than usual, but I'm definitely not quiet. Alan says the mix way too loud. Yeah, I don't think it's that the overall mix is too loud. I just think that the elements within the mix, there are elements that are too loud that are kind of taking up a lot of that space where the vocal also sits. So it feels really messy because there's so much happening within such a specific frequency range within the mix. Zeke _land__. It's 2 underscores after that if you want to follow along. Yeah, I don't think it's not the idea that needs work necessarily. It's more the mix of the idea that I think needs work, and then maybe a little bit of the arrangement as well. And that's really just to make sure everything cuts through. I think that is maybe the thing that it's lacking there for me, is just like a little bit more separation between things. So that's the thing that I would work on, is maybe the separation. But I do like the way that the vocal sat in there. It's really just the mix for me more than anything. All right, we're doing this. We don't have that many submissions today, so I'm going to put everything into the spinny wheel. And we're just going to pick people at random, and this is what it is. I mean, if more people come in, cool. If not, like, we're chilling. And if we get through all the songs, like I said, I'm going to sit here and I'm going to make beats. If you guys want to hang out and watch me make beats, you can. And if not, that's fine too. That's fine too. I'm chilling. Yeah, we got the VOD for later, for sure. Who's up first? This is going to be Deza. It is going to be Deza. I don't know who Deza is. This is our first time listening to this artist. Oh no, we have listened to them. Thank you for sharing my previous song with Malik Elijah. Okay, so this is the second song that we're hearing from Daza. The first one we heard was a collab with Malik Elijah. This one's a collab with Thunderous Night. It is out, so we can playlist it if we like it. Let us know what you think in the chat. That's it. We're getting in. And if you want to submit music, you can submit at any point. Just hit Command Submit and it'll pop up. Happy Tuesday, y'all. How's everybody's day been? Let us know in the chat. We're in here. Yeah, we are, Smile Pacer. We are in here. Happy Tuesday. Back-to-back days is crazy. Exhausting, as Tuesdays are, bro. What's up, Isadore? How are you?
We gon' keep it jugging. This a midnight jug. Test me if you really
I had to see my herbalist. Oh. I didn't know that you were into herbal medicines like that, Bula. Hey. Hey. This is a good flow. The master feels weirdly quiet. Good to see you too. I mean, virtually, but you know. Guys, I had a phone call today that was an hour and a half long with an artist. I didn't mean for it to be an hour and a half long, but it was. Asian blonde, let's go. Throw you on that wheel, says Jay Cortez. I will. I'll redo it in a second. We'll do Asian blonde first, and then I'll start throwing people back in the wheel. I know there were some new folks who just popped in. Hey. Hey. I actually do like this. I like the beat a lot. Oh, a beat switch is never something I'm upset about either. The odd is Daza on Instagram. I actually really, above everything else, love the artwork the most, I think. Yeah, just a tag quiet. A tag quiet. And I have it turned up, too. Like, I've cranked all my volumes back up. I have 2 audio messages, and they equal a minute long, but I can't listen to them right now. Oh man, I got exclusives in my phone, guys. What artist do you think I was talking to today? If you guys want to guess, who was I talking to? Who did I have a great conversation with today? Jeez, shut up. Shut up. Take that back. You take that back. You're talking to Bray. I did not talk to Bray today. I did talk to Kenny a little bit. We texted back and forth. Busy Bone. I don't think Busy Bone would talk to me. I'm too young. Young. That's 31 years old. Not young. Johnny Matt, what's going on, bro? What do you got for us today, man? Tell me. Russ? No. Kayvan? I do talk to myself a little bit. Definitely had to be G-Eazy. Shut the fuck up, man. Kenny Beats, I wish. Big Kenny Beats fan. Kenny, if you're out there, give me a ring, fam. Give me a ring. I like this one. I will say 421, way too long. This song did not need to be that long. The fact that there is still another, like, 40 seconds to me is wild. Especially because it does feel like the song has maybe already ended. So now it's just an instrumental outro. My dream of making beats on stream is slowly slipping away as these subs come in. Here I was like, I'm gonna cook the fuck up on stream. I'm gonna cook the fuck up. It is progressive. I will say that. Maybe just too progressive. Isaac, my artist, I did text him today. I texted him today to tell him what I told everybody, which was do your Spotify Wrapped video if you haven't on Spotify for Artists, because if you haven't done it, give us a hint. He's from California. It's farting at the end. I'm dead, bro. Keeps the people going. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that one. I do think it was a little long. I liked the idea. Sounds crazy. I'm sure it sounds amazing.
Here we go again.
But I do just feel like, especially for not knowing a ton, like this is my second time listening to the artist ever, right? Oops, sorry, Oscar. It's my second time listening to the artist ever. If that had been the first time that I was listening to that artist ever, I probably would have skipped forward. And really only because I just don't know that I want to listen to a 4-minute long song. Not Larry June. You guys are shooting too big. You guys are shooting too big. Not Larry June. Not G-Eazy. Much smaller. Just an artist that I am actually a fan of who makes really, really fucking sick music. That's it. It doesn't narrow down. You guys are going to have a hard time guessing. The beginning of his name is to do with a temperature. So not piping hot, but maybe something else. Woes of an artist manager. Yeah, nah, it's like Ice JJ Fish. Close, but not quite. This is a fun game. Make you guys guess who I talk to every day. All right, this is Dash by Asian Blonde. Thoughts on Bray on this song? I don't think Kenny's in here right now. Oh, my bad. It was Kendrick Lamar. Done it. Nailed it. Done. Oh. I mean, yeah, I can hear Bray on this. Let's wait for it to get to the open. I'll tell you when we get to the open. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys trying to bring me into this conversation. You could just throw me on the text thread if you want. Congrats, Kendrick has the potential to get big. Yeah, you're right. Real small baby artist, Kendrick Lamar. But I think he's got it, man. I think he could be the next poet laureate. You know, I think we could probably get him. I think we could probably get him a Nobel Prize. Oh, this is not the open version yet. That's fine. Ice Spice. You guys got the first harf right. The second harf is not correct yet. You could be the next G-Eazy. Kendrick? He could be the next Macklemore. Please don't clip that. Out of context, that's offensive. Okay, so I do like this one. I could big oof. It was Ice Cold Bishop. Smile Peso got it, bro. Smile Peso fucking got it. So it was Ice Cube. Yeah, he was telling me about how he had a good day today. I like this. I think there needs to be a little bit more movement in the production in the first half, like prior to this part. I like this switch up right here. I do feel like the first half of the song could move a little bit more. Low key, bro. And this is maybe like just because I'm like really feeling this right now, but if this did not have slow drums on it and instead had UK garage drum and bass drums on it, I actually think this would go way harder. Think Kenya Grace Strangers, because it feels like it's kind of in the same realm melodically, and then also like from the vocal delivery. But to me, the rhythmic elements are kind of what's letting it down right now. I think if you were to switch, yeah, sorry. Aside from Bray being on it, but one, also knowing that Bray's, yeah, the only reason I'm coming to Portland is for this, so I would say that probably yes is the answer. I will most likely be at that if everybody else is. But yeah, I would say like honestly, my bigger note outside of Bray being a good fit for this, one, his audience on the UK garage drum and bass side is definitely where I feel like he gets the most love, not necessarily on the all R&B slower side of things. Kenny and I have spoken about this very briefly, but what do you mean it's late? What time is it at, bro? I haven't even looked. Like, if I'm being honest with you, I have a release on Friday too, so I've not thought about anything about Portland. I'm just gonna be there tomorrow and I'm gonna figure it out. Asian X Blonde on Instagram. I have no plans. I don't know. I actually don't even know where I'm staying yet. Rob is yet to tell me. Hey, Rob is yet to tell me where I'm staying. But I'm gonna see him tomorrow at the airport, and I'm gonna find out then. All right, we got Easy by Simo up next. I love this artist. From Wilson, North Carolina. Just unreal, man. Unreal. Pick a tent. I'm not doing that. You don't know this about me, but I hate camping. Amazing vocalist, bro. Unbelievable vocalist. This is pretty much an immediate save for me. Oh, sorry, I'm going to restart this, but before we start, yeah, I think, one, Bray's audience is in that lane. Two, I think that song would sound better kind of in that Kenya Grace Strangers kind of direction, and also that's what's popular right now on a lot of playlists. So that's why I'm just like, all right, you could take this song that is kind of feels like low-key, kind of slow, make it a little bit more upbeat, maybe easier for people to digest on a wider range, wider level, and then go from there. All right, Samo, Easy. Love this artist. Love the imagery. You've seen it on our community playlist, which is going to be updating soon as well. So definitely would suggest you go follow him. I got to turn it up a little bit because this feels a little quiet. I love this already. Let us know what you think in the chat if you are here hanging out with us. Got this voice, says Bula. I actually watched this piece of content that he did as well and loved it. I thought it was so good. This with E-Track Karaoke. No, it's not Lil Nas X. But he is from North Carolina, so the branding makes a lot of sense. It's a very country place. His tone is beautiful. Like the whole country branding, like it makes a lot of sense. And also this, like, can we just talk about this? Amazing. We're gonna have to hoop. Are you coming to Portland? Almighty King says, I'd bust y'all ass. That message is a gift that keeps on giving. Chill. I love how serious guys get about basketball too. Like, I'm not that serious about sports, except for on Wednesdays when I'm playing soccer, and then I am. But some guys we get so fucking tight about shit. I'll give you 40 points. I knew it was him before I looked at the screen. His TikTok lives is so funny, real. I haven't seen his TikTok lives yet, but I've just honestly not been on TikTok all year. So you don't feel like you're 40. Wow, we got a fighting talk happening in the chat right now. Somebody King Sage just said nah. This is beautiful. Thank you so much for sending this in. That was you, wasn't it, Matt? You know you gotta put. I will. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing during the day on Thursdays, to be honest with you, because I'm really just popping out for the show. I got a little bit of work I gotta do on Thursday, but other than that, I'm gonna be I might just walk around Portland and see what's up. I've never been before. Anybody know anyone at Nike? I'm trying to pop out. You can give me $40. I'm dead, bro. This is hilarious. Sure, if you give me 4,000, how does that math work? Almighty King Sage, I'm gonna need you to explain this math. If he gives you $40, how are you gonna give him 4,000? Is this one of those 4x things? Do you do 4x? You send me $40. I'm gonna send you back 4,000 in 24 hours. I hate those DMs. Interest accrued on the hoop. That was beautiful. Samoht Music, Samoht Music on Instagram. I mean, if you're not listening to him already, you're thoroughly fucking up. Vigilante said this is some genuine R&B shit. I fuck with it. I do too. I'm a big R&B head. 1, 2, 3. Everybody tell me your favorite R&B artist in the chat. And if you say some whack shit, I'm gonna flame you for it. I'll be nice about your music, but I'm not gonna be nice about your musical taste. This is All Day by Sunday. Let us know what you think in the chat. Another R&B artist. Shut the... Oh my god, you guys are trolls, man. What have I done? Alright, this is Sunday. Also a beautiful voice. Aaliyah or Keith Sweat. Keith Sweat's a threat. That's a serious one right there. Sir? Oh, I like Sir too. I interviewed Sir. I interviewed Sir twice, I think. Super nice guy. Brandy? Brandy's cool. Pretty Ricky? I actually love Pretty Ricky. What up, Jay Weezy? Welcome back. Yeah, I love this one. Actually, of all the songs you sent in so far, this actually feels the most polished, like even just in vocal performance. Sade? I feel like neo soul. I would classify a lot of neo soul shit in R&B, so I would count Sade personally. Beautiful track playing right here for real, says Jay Weezy. I agree. This is Sunday. 2 S's. I love the progression melodically too. Red SS Sunday. Vanessa Carlton is not R&B, bro. D'Angelo, oh, we love D'Angelo. Yeah. I can't even try to do the falsetto notes, they're too high. Love the way the drum just came in. and the vocal harmonies. This is really nice. Jasmine Sullivan, I do love Jasmine Sullivan. Though I find it really hard to listen to some of her songs that weren't the big hits. Like, I have the whole discography saved on my Spotify, but I find myself cutting shit out every now and then. Though I will say, Bust the Windows Out Jakara, that was alright. I actually think my favorite Jasmine Sullivan song is the one she did with Bryson Tiller from Insecure. It's literally called Insecure. New album was amazing. Need You Bad is my favorite. This is beautiful. Red Sunday, 2 S's on Instagram if you're rocking with it. 410 I would usually say is a bit long, but this is such an experience. I'm not really mad at it. Up to a reality show album. Real King Dave, thanks for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome to the crib. Yeah, this is from his EP Blue Sunday, which just came out on August 13th. So go check it out if you haven't. I have this in the shadows saved from it so far. Definitely worth going to check out. So actually, you know what's, this is actually funny, because I do feel like Daza similarly had kind of this like instrumental moment that was happening. This is the short version. No, stop it. Stop it. So similarly though, Daza had this kind of similar arrangement style where there was this instrumental break that took up probably the last like minute or so of the song. In this case, I feel like it actually makes a lot of sense. On that song, I didn't necessarily feel like it was as needed. Here, it flows in such a nice way. Also, with this being track 7, yeah, this is more dynamic. That's what I was going to say. I agree with you. It's just, there's just more happening in it that I think kept me engaged. It kept me listening. It kept me being like, wow, these layers. And I do think part of that is also the mix on the instrumental. The mix on the instrumental that was so easy to listen. Yeah, it was every, like, full, beautiful, really like just warm and inviting sound. I really liked it a lot. All right, this is Oscar August. Crossed my mind. This is actually the last priority subscriber submission we have so far on the stream. If you want to subscribe or gift a sub at any point, that'll make you the next one in the queue. You'll go next. But if not, you don't have to. Ooh. I like your vocal mix and tone a lot. Immediately. Where are you from, Oscar? Sung and produced by me. Of course. Thank you for coming. From Copenhagen, the coolest city in the world right now. I'm trying to come to Copenhagen next year. Immediately following you. This is cool as well. Also, your English is fantastic. Vocal mix is butter. Master could be a little louder, I think, overall. But I love the pocket that you're in. And your dog is cute, too. How old are you? My guess is 16. 20? Damn it. You just got a young face. Are you 20 in this photo? Oh, my concept of age is gone now that I'm old. Just turned 20. All right. That's better. Dog is okay right now. He's doing okay. Thank you so much. 17 then. All right, well then... That was not that far off. I'm going to take that. That's a win. I do know how old people are just from looking at them. Stunning vocals, kid. I like this a lot. This is not out yet, though. When does this come out? And do you have music out already? Great writing. Very vocally dense tracks today, damn. Yeah, I know. The people with the feels are out here today, Oscar. No music out yet. Are you going to start putting music out soon? From a writing standpoint, it's there, bro. Honestly, yeah, like, can you share your Instagram? His Instagram is Oscar August, 2 T's. No, I don't have music out. It's crazy. We'll do in 2024. I can't wait. Please make sure you keep us updated when you're releasing. We'll be supporting because that was really good, man. Insanely good. Can't believe you don't have music out. Just subbed. Kenny, thank you. we'll get you bumped up. Pesos, you so very right. It's weird how certain days have certain vibes and certain different like musical communities that kind of come through. If anybody wants to work with, we have a follow for follow channel on the Discord as well. If you haven't joined the Discord. All right, this is Skybox Kenny and Dope Ass Deja Indigo Blue. This is also unreleased. Let us know what you think in the chat. If you want to submit, you can submit multiple songs too. If you're in the chat, you might as well. Yeah, that was tight though, bro. Honestly, I'm super impressed. Especially if you're not having any music out. You should definitely put some music out. Skybox Kenny here out of Memphis, Tennessee. You can submit more than one song, yeah. Like, I mean, we're just here listening to music. You can also subscribe as many times as you want. It's really up to you. Like, I have the systems in place, so you can do whatever you want with them. But I'm here to listen to music. That's what I'm doing for the next. I got an hour and a half left. Scope of your body, easy to find. Galaxies under the scepter of stars. Maybe like my way to Mars. Yeah, I mean, this is like songwriters are in the building, great writers and songs. I love this too. Is Dope Ass Deja the one singing on this hook, or is this you singing on the hook? Because I know you sent in something recently where you were singing, and I freaked out a little bit. That's you singing? Bro, I love your singing voice. I actually just think you gotta sing more, bro. Isaiah would body this as Smile Peso. I'm floating off this one's his dress. It's super vibey. This is Deja right here. Cool feature too. You know what? This feels like Tennessee to me. Like when I talk about a song, like music that feels like Tennessee, this is definitely like the pocket I think about when it takes me back to being in Nashville, like the artist I was listening to at the time, the artist I loved, the artist I was putting on his shows. Like this reminds me of Tennessee a lot. And I love that about it, honestly. This is the side of Tennessee that I feel like people don't get to see enough of either. Because it's like, you know, outside of Zay, like when we talk about Memphis, it's like way more of kind of like, not crunk shit, but it feels like the crunk shit. You know what I mean? Like, but this is nice. This feels so chill. This definitely feels like fucking Chattanooga. I don't know what else to say. I love that, man. Skybox Kenny on Instagram. Really, really impressive artist, honestly. Like, but this singing stuff, yeah, Home of Stax Records, bro. Home of Stax. Home of the Blues. People forget that. Yeah, but I will say, like, of the stuff we've listened to from you as well, like, this new discovery of you singing on tracks, like, I know it's not new. It's new to me. It's new to us, right? I have loved hearing you sing more on these songs because you have an amazing tone and voice, bro. Like, I'm not just saying that. I think it's fantastic. You actually have great vocal control, too. I would really push you to sing more. Like, even when you're doing songs that feel... Yeah, I liked it a lot, bro. Like, even when you're doing songs that feel like maybe they aren't songs that you need to sing on, I low-key would challenge you to try and do some singing on beats that don't feel like you should be singing on them. Because I think the fact that you're a rapper and you kind of have this different creative side as well will lend itself to the R&B or the singing or melodic stuff that you make in a way that I think is going to tell a story that I think people will be really interested in. Because it's just going to be cool seeing it come from two different sides. I feel like a lot of times rappers, when they try and sing, aren't necessarily great singers. And singers, when they try and rap, are not necessarily great rappers. What I've heard from you so far is that you are a really great rapper. And you're a really great singer. So I would love to see what the combination of those things actually becomes. But I would encourage you to do more with that in mind. So, yeah, good shit, man. Can't read, but this is called Hungry. Million Reasons by Abe Shaw. Let us know what you think in the chat. Out of St. Louis.
Never was reppin', just pole. Broke down the apartment, one flow. No friend on my block, only gets the roach. Never grip chrome.
Let us know what you think if you're in the chat.
Childhood shut it till my mama was afraid. Didn't walk the streets, watch it off the every day. Praying no bullet hit the couch where I lay for my fate.
I like the lyrics on this. I like the idea that you're going for in the delivery, though I do think the delivery still needs some work to get to the place where you're trying to get. But the ideas are there.
it. All hand-me-downs, never knew calling line. Kids talking in me, zero group up on my side. I was 10 years old, contemplated suicide. Channel 9 was the only thing keeping me alive. And the black kids claiming that I wanna be white. And the white kids joking about my skin and apply 28. And I know both of them wasn't right. And there's only one me, so I go for what I like. I'm hungry.
A writing note for you, and I say this to every rapper that we listen to. Production definitely reminds me of some Pablo Ye stuff. The thing that I think Kanye, Travis do extremely well, and the thing that I generally will tell rappers, cut out words like and the, because it still gets the point of the line across, but it makes the lines feel less rushed sometimes. The hook is fine. Got a million reasons why I want to make it. Sounds really good.
I'm alive out there with blending in crowds. Next gram just drop when I open my mouth. Little shy boy, A grew up and got loud. I'm a king right here.
Yeah, the concept is hard, bro. Sonically, it's a really cool idea. But even in the delivery styles, like I get what you're going for.
Right about the shit I've been through, rocking face to face with myself in the mirror, see it clearly. I got more people that don't want to hear me than the people who can roll.
The movement in the production too is actually really cool.
If I be my only fan, then I'm loyal. No leaks up when I'm bearing my soul. Little 10-year-old me, I got you, bro. Let's go.
Yeah, like, I will say, like, and this is a compliment in itself. The conceptual aspect of it being there is the difficult part. The execution is just doing it more and practicing and working with people who can help you get that sound. But not everybody is thinking about the conceptual aspects of their songs like this early on. So you're doing the right things. It's in the right direction. It's just practice, I think.
My name is Abe. I got my ancestors with me. I got Nigeria in me. This more than making Wu-Tang cream.
And so the other thing that I'm hearing, and I don't know if this is what you did or not, but it feels like you recorded everything or chunks of it together. Just like, you know, like comp in, bro. There are moments where I feel like it could have been comped instead of you trying to do the bar all the way through. But the ideas are really good. I'm gonna save this one. I'm gonna put it in the playlist for now. I'm gonna come back and listen to it when we come to making content for songs we found on Twitch next week. But the ideas were really, really cool in this one, and I would like to applaud you for that. I like it bad, but would love the delivery's not hitting me. That's how I feel too. I like a lot of the concepts here. I like the ideas. I know what you're going for. I do feel like the execution on the delivery could be slightly more emphasized. I think the thing is, it felt like to me at times you were like in between really going there with the vocal performance and then maybe not being comfortable with going all the way there in the booth. You know what I mean? So it's like, I think it's one of those things where it's like, all right, like you are so close, but if you are going to go all the way there, you got to go all the way there with delivery. You got to really commit to it, right? You got to really go for the theatrical element. That being said, the ideas, again, I want to stress this, the ideas were really great. So keep doing what you're doing and just, bro, keep pushing. I can't wait to see what else you come up with, because if this on the first EP conceptually is already moving in this direction, I do think that it's just going to get better from here. Abe T. Shaw on Instagram. I'm going to follow you as well because I want to see what happens with you. All right, we got one from Smile Peso up next. If you are in the chat, you can submit for free if you want. If you want to subscribe, I'll give you a sub. That'll get you bumped into this orange queue. That's a guarantee you'll get played on stream today. Otherwise, we're going to pick people at random after this and then do free bumps in the last 30 minutes of the 30 minutes of the stream. God, I can't talk today. Last 30 minutes of the stream, which is from 7:30 to 8 Eastern time.
Walking hand in hand down this road, but it ain't easy through any struggle I have. All
right, let us know what you think in the chat. This is Smile Peso. Oh, I like this one even more than the one that you sent in the other day. I do still think that the vocal could come up in the mix a little bit, and the master could be a bit louder overall. Yeah, sick concept, bro. Sick concept. Great flow. Drums are nice. I just wish the vocal was louder. That's it. Or just more present in the mix. More in the front. Smile Peso on Instagram, though. We've been listening to Smile Peso for a minute, and I do really like the music. Like it's a real solid. It's real solid music every time. I think I probably have the same note pretty much across the board, though, with the master being a bit louder and the vocal coming up a little bit more in the mix. But it's been a lot of songs that I've saved, playlisted, that we've listened to in the last year or so from Smile Peso. And I really actually enjoyed his album that came out. Don't Look Down. This is really cool. Some of the vocals are kind of flat, but I like the song. I think it's the mix more than the delivery. Because I do feel like a lot of the stuff that I feel like I lack from the vocal, if I really listen in closely, I'm like, oh, it's there, you know? Yeah, the master could be even more fat, louder, and present. That's it. Tom West, if you want to submit, this is the link right here. Put it in the Google form. It'll take you to a Google form. You just gotta fill it out. Like, I feel like if the vocal was up here, right? I feel like it feels flat because it's a little bit buried behind the instrumental. If the vocal was in the forefront here, the melody that's happening in the vocal, I feel like would kind of carry and be the focus of your attention. But because it's sitting so far back, the thing that your ear is drawn to is the beat. And the beat doesn't change that much throughout the song. So to me, I feel like that's why it feels kind of flat, right? That's just my opinion. What I will say about the production is I do like the production though, because it feels like it was made with the vocal in mind, so there's space for it. So even though it still sits a little bit behind the instrumental, the vocal still is that, you know, it's still in the mix, it still feels like the overall focus, not the instrumental, which in some cases the instrumental is just too loud and the vocal's getting buried. Like, it's still there. But there's a lot of these dynamic elements that are happening in the vocal that I feel like are getting tucked back in the mix. Especially with, like, the background vocals and stuff. There's a lot of cool moments here and opportunity for automation and creating these moments that, like, swell and, you know what I mean? Ebb and flow. That's a weird way of putting it, but that's what I mean. 334 is really nice, but this choral arrangement right here is wonderful. If I was you, I'd maybe try to find more ways to incorporate this vocal arrangement that you have in here into more elements of the song, too. Sick, though. Sick ideas. You guys are killing it with the ideas today. Smile Peso on Instagram. Love what that was creatively. All right, cool. Well, we're through the fucking priority subs today, and like I said, we've got less submissions than usual, so fuck it. We're just gonna put people on the random spinning wheel. We'll see what happens. Yeah, there is actually. If you want to, you can either do it on PayPal if you really want. But usually what I do is say subscribe or gift a sub, and you'll get bumped up, and you'll be the next song in the queue. Whatever this one is that the wheel picks will play, and then Isidore will get you, and if somebody else subscribes, we'll get you as well. Cool. And it looks like it's going to be Katu or Dress. I'm not sure where it's going to stop. It's Dress. It's Dress up next. All right, we got a little queue going. Let's go. This is Vigilante. Rigged. Jay Cortez. Alright, this is Red Sundress by Dress. This is the dress that I thought was in here the other day, and it wasn't this dress. It was a different dress in here the other day. And I thought it was you. And then I was confused when it wasn't you. So, we got a little country rap. Mr. Hub be talking about you. Yeah, bro. Hey, Duff was you. So, am I wrong? Am I stupid? I think I was just got confused. What's up, Stephen Hessington? Not much, man. How about you? It's Tuesday. I mean, I kind of like this, to be honest. It's definitely country rap. I'm not mad at it. In the beat, though, you be mad at me about this because the sub does not feel like it's in key. And that's the only thing that I can hear that bugs my ear a little bit. I feel like a coconut because that's how my Insta name instead of the link. Resubmit it. You can submit. Honestly, we're light on submissions, bro. Send your shit in there. We're picking people for randoms right now. No, you put the thing in there, bro. I can copy paste that. This is my boy Richie singing. I got the rap verse. Richie's kind of nice with it. Where's Richie from? I feel like I know Richie Allen, bro. I think I've heard his name before. 808s do be a bit off, a little bit of solid. Yeah, it's solid outside. The 808s thing just bugs me. I'm like real fucking picky about it. I'm on 4 a.m. with you. When's our vocation? What? What does that mean, Seth and Essington? All Milwaukee artists. Bye. I like the way that you've done the guitar flip on this. Arrogant Drace on Instagram. This fits hard, bro. I'm sorry, you were at SmackDown? Oh, 4-month anniversary. When's our vacation? I don't think I took my girl on a 4-month anniversary vacation, if I'm being honest. Where you trying to go? Where you trying to go? Tell me. Eugene needs a trip, maybe. Everybody needs a fucking trip, bro. It's the end of the year. It's Thanksgiving. What's everybody doing for Thanksgiving? I'm going on a trip for Thanksgiving. Arrogant Trace on Instagram if you're rocking with that one. We got Isadora Noir up next. Shake ass to this responsibly is the note. So let's hit Versailles. I'm going to be in Paris in like a week and a half. Versailles is like, it's a pain in the ass. If you don't have a car, I don't want to rent a car. Fuck that. It's too far. This is your move. I'm hating. I'm dead. Well, hopefully I don't get any bed bugs, man. I like this already. The mask is a bit quiet, but I like this. So quiet, but I like the production on this. The melodic elements are really good. Let us know what you think in the chat, but I think you just cut this master up. If you do cut the master up, the sub's going to need to come down a little bit because I think the sub will probably push it into the clipping range. And the kick too, the way this kick is coming in on the faders over here on my side. Those will probably be the two things that I would say in the mix is like overall master, but then even when you do that, kick, sub, make sure you cut those down a little bit. I like the song though. And the vocals sound so good. The vocals do sound super crisp though. Yeah, definitely get it remastered. Curious to know why they did it so quiet if it was just Spotify, but if you boost the main master, it'll boost the bass and destroy the shit out of it. Yeah, that's a fact. Mixed my vocals for the first time. The vocals sound fantastic. Minus the volume level of them. The way they actually sound is really great. I'd be curious to know why they mastered it so quiet though. The song is nice too. It's well written. I would shake ass to this. Don't quote me on that though, because if you ever see me outside, I'm definitely not gonna shake ass. No, I asked before it was released. It's too quiet. Yeah, especially for this genre. I mean, I'm assuming what probably happened is because mastering engineers aren't gonna mix a song, right? Like if the original mix, which probably what happened is the original mix, the sub and the kick were too loud in the beat and in the production, and so the mastering engineer probably had a hard time really doing his best. Or I mean, maybe he's not the best mastering engineer also, but I feel like they probably would have had a hard time keeping it from clipping, and then just probably over fucking corrected to try and make it sound the way they wanted it to sound. I don't know, man. I'm moving buns. I'm not moving buns anyway. What's the wheel for? I mean, when we have like no priority submissions, I just pick at random. So this is just all your names put into a random spinning wheel. I don't know. It just makes it more fun than going down the list and then people being like, what? And then if they're not here in the chat, like maybe we'll just not listen to it all the way through. You know what I mean? We'll still get thoughts, but like we can skip to the next one. But basically, in about 40 minutes, I'm gonna start bumping people up in the chat for free. So at that point, we'll build like more of like a chronological order queue made up of people who are in the chat. But for now, I figured fuck it, we'll just do it random. It'd be funsies. Not a random, the wheel. This is the spinny wheel. The Makeout District is up next. I don't know. I did this a couple times, and it just seemed like a lot of fun doing it this way. And everyone seemed to enjoy it, so I just kept doing it. Rigged. That's Jay Cortez again. Just so you know, Jay Cortez is going to say rigged every time, even though it's not rigged. Hey, man, I appreciate you. Next session, I'll submit. You can submit whenever you want. I do this... Well, I'm not on this Thursday because I'm in Portland this Thursday. But next Monday, or Saturday, I'm back. And then next Monday, we stream as well. Go follow at Kayvan's House and me on socials if you want to see what the new schedule is going to be for the next 2 weeks.
I walk through the masses like it's gastric bypass. You wouldn't believe me if I told you about my past. All the things that I done seen and all
I love the background vocals on this.
The drug abuse, the pretty girls that like to do cocaine.
That session like 5. Have a good session. Portland got that good gas. Let's have fun. Oh, that's good to know. That's good to know. Thank you. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like this like cook thing. BGV is eating. I actually think the BGV is probably the thing that stands out the most to me on this one, which should be my biggest note too. Is that some of the bars can maybe be improved upon, but I do think that whoever's singing here is wonderful. Yeah, PNW is the best part of the country. Local. Gives me like a 2K game vibe. Yeah, it does a little bit. I'm in Washington State. My wife's from Vancouver, British Columbia, so I spent a lot of time out that way. The Makeout District. Okay, my feedback on this one. Yeah, no, of course. All right, oh fuck, I was gonna let it play if you were in here. I didn't know that was you. All right, so my biggest feedback on this one is I do think that some of the delivery. I like the ad libs. I liked the second rap of. I think the second rap of Pocket was a little bit better, but there were some timing issues. So that would be the advice I would give: is just work on the timing of delivery a little bit more. Definitely work on just like the chemistry. If it's a trio, low key, like I don't feel like anyone's done it the same. Like I'm not a Beastie Boys fan, but like people don't think about trios and duos and shit the same way. There's less interaction between people, between members. Like I want to hear that shit. I want to hear the chemistry between all three of you. So I'll maybe suggest doing some stuff like that too, having some back and forths, mixing up some of the verses so it's not just like verse, chorus, but really figuring out ways that you can kind of bring in that chemistry between the three of you into the song. Because I think that's going to be the thing that really sets you apart, like long term. And if you like, even now, if you think about like Brockhampton, right, and like some of those groups, like I think the thing that makes them so successful and makes people like their music so much is that you not only hear each of the individual people, but you hear them in a way that feels cohesive. So that would maybe be my biggest note. Darius James, we are playing your music next, but keep at it. I'm gonna tell everybody in here to keep at it. No one in here should quit making music ever. All right, you guys are getting serenaded again. This mix came in slapping off rip. Really good music today. Sometimes when we have less submissions, it gives me more space to like just give feedback on stuff and like think about it a bit more. So that's kind of nice. Very Bryson Tilla-esque. I'm Darius J on Instagram. Content is on point too. This is amazing content right here. Like this kind of shit, bro. This is great. This is good content. Shout out to Darius J for doing good content too. Matt, you still in here, bro? This is short too. Is this all a hoax and you just hoping I don't notice? Are you waiting till I blow just to say I owe you? Girl, I gotta know you be my soldier. Gotta know. Tell me you die. Isidore is so good. Vigilante is cool seeing more people doing reverse beats. Thought I was the only one doing it recently. It's cool to hear people doing it. Sometimes it's not good. I think this is a really, really good example of it. Harmonies are disgustingly good. They're really nice. The arrangement of everything's really nice. The little ad-libs and runs is also really good. Giving on vibes says Dom West. Yeah, I can hear that. Tell me you die. Tell me you die.
like when you die to me.
Tell Me You Die is such a good fucking song title as well.
So strong, baby girl, been in the gym. Gotta know and I ain't trying to offend. Would you die for me?
Would you die for me? I like this. This is really nice melody on this one. Again, this is Darius James. Tell Me You Die.
But would you die for me?
The arrangement, sonic cohesion, all of those things. This one just hits. I am Darius J on Instagram. Make sure you go follow. This is good shit, says Vigilante. It's definitely up there, man. Well made, well written. All around great song. Who's next? You can almost get away with saying anything with this tone and delivery. Almost. Almost. I guarantee if that shit was ass, I would probably be like, work on the lyricism and the songwriting. Because I do think that's actually my biggest issue with R&B generally right now is that I think in contemporary R&B, there's a lot of great voices. There's not necessarily the best Jay Cortez. Is it rigged this time, Jay Cortez? There's not necessarily always the best songwriting. Like, I do feel like sometimes the songwriting lacks in R&B these days. And is maybe made up for in the production, but not always. All right, this is Jay Cortez and Canyol Down Like demo. Let us know what you think in the chat. Here's a good writer, or whoever wrote that is a good writer. I don't want to say it's him just in case there's other people too, but whoever wrote that song did a great job. That was a well-written song. All right, Jay Cortez, what you got? This one's finished. Hey, I'm a big fan of this artist. Songwriter, producer, he does a little bit of everything. This is Jay Cortez _. Oh, I'm loving whatever this is, bro. You're gonna be seeing more of him on our platform too in the next month or so. So keep your eyes open. I gotta go back a little bit. I do still feel like this part right here still feels kind of off, no? There's something about the way that the vocal melody and the instrumental melody clash a little bit to me. There's still some dissonance there. I don't hear it anywhere else. That's the only part that I've heard in the song so far. Well, Morning Manning. Vigilante said, personally, I make the beat a few dBs louder, just tuck the vocals a little bit more behind the beat, and maybe add ad-libs or with vocal effects, but I like it. Yeah, I think it is the melody in that one part. I like this verse. This verse is cool. Does that part come back in, or is that just only there? No, everything else is dead on, bro. It's only there. I think it's that third note. I think that's where it needs to go. I think it's that last note. It's not even the whole thing. It's literally just one note of that melody. And it's like maybe like 2 semitones down. But yeah, if you even did the lower harmony on it and left that one there, just like when I just did it over it, like I think that even sounded fine, to be honest. That's it though. At Jay Cortez _. I think the writing is great. again. Like, you know I'm a fan of your music. So I'm gonna be extra harsh on you. That's the other thing I'm saying. I'm gonna be extra harsh because I think it's so good. It's so close too. Yeah, I hear it. And it throws you off a little bit because everything else fits so well too, and it just moves so easily. Definitely a vibe overall. All right, who's up next? What we got? What we got? And the queue is not closed, by the way, either. I'm just going through the stuff that we got in there already. He's a Door Noir. Did we not listen to it already? Is there another one in here? I'm stupid. We gotta spin it again. I'm stupid. We gotta spin it again, spin it again. It was nice to know ya. Let's spin it again. Oh my God, is that Pia Mia? Is that that's a Pia Mia song? No, I'm stupid because I didn't take it out. Because you did go and I left it in there like a dummy. That makes me dumb. I appreciate you. I'm stupid. Random Pia Mia was crazy. Yeah, it was. It is Pia Mia. I said a meeting with Pia Mia last week for work. That's why it's in my head, because I was listening to it. Not a Pia Mia fan. I swear I'm not. I swear I'm not out here just listening to Pia Mia music like that. Miles T. Jordan. Bruh. I don't need you guys. Just crossed over me. Pia Mia Stan, I see you. Bro, I'm dead. Alright, this is Bang by Miles T. Jordan. Let's see what we think of this one, man. Let us know what you think in the chat. Definitely mix could be use a little bit of cleaning up on the vocals already off rip. We're getting a lot of mouth noise. I like the ideas, but the mix is definitely the thing that's detracting from me coming back to listen to this one. Though I will say, debut studio mixtape drops tonight at 11:15. I wonder if the studio did the mix on this as well. Let us know what you think in the chat. This mix definitely needs work. There's a little bit of more balance between the instrumental as well. Like the sub is loud. Flow is good. Vocal tone would be good if it was mixed. Mixed in a more favorable way, I think. Miles T. Jordan on Instagram. 2 minutes 18 is nice. It's a nice short and sweet song. Alright. We'll go into the next one. But yeah, feedback on that was immediate. Better vocal mix. Work on the instrumental mix and making sure it's balanced. You do want your vocal to be the star of the show. Getting a lot of mouth noise in that one. It's really the mouth noise for me that's probably the most egregious part of the mix, because you could just literally mute that part or cut it. You know what I mean? It's just like on the engineering side, I think that's maybe where they didn't do any favors. And I would probably go back to my engineer and be kind of a dick about it, because the music actually sounded like it's pretty dope. All right, we got Malik Elijah up next. My homie Kay just sent this in. I'm assuming that this is what comes out on Friday. Sajan, not quite. I'm assuming that this is what comes out on Friday, actually. Which is a amazing collaboration with, Malik and Black Sam, who is also, you can submit as many as you want. You can submit again if you want to. So yeah, this is Malik and Black Sam. This comes out on Friday. It's called Tricks. Shout out to our guy, Creator K. If you don't follow him and his platforms, I'm going to shout him out really quickly too. You should definitely make sure you go follow him on Instagram and on TikTok.
Kids, you can save all that shit for the others.
Okay, I'll do
These
this
hoes be
instead.
sneaky conniving. I learned that shit from my brothers.
Go follow his platform. Let's show and tell. This guy's literally one of my favorite music curators, but he manages Malik. And also somebody you should send your music to as well. It's the same on Instagram too. Let's show and tell.
Out of Fort Washington back in the day, late in the store.
Well, I love this dude. He's definitely one of my favorite people I've met in the music curation space. We talk about Arsenal like every day. Jay, I see you in Portland this week, bro. We're definitely gonna link up in person. I'm gonna make sure of it.
The cycle continues as line for line. Patiently waiting, cooking up at base. Shot is my witness.
And then if you fuck with this, you make sure you go follow Malik as well. You'll see this in our playlist on Friday. What does it mean to manage an artist? It depends artist to artist. It really depends on what the artist needs. I mean, I can tell you, fuck, I do as a manager, which is kind of everything, to be honest. I do everything but make the music, but A&R, set them up with sessions, pitch the music to people, pitch the music to DSPs, pitch the music to distributors, go to meetings, handle business strategy and related things, figure out rollouts. Like, I mean, bro, like I could literally not do more as a manager, to be honest with you. I literally don't have the mental capacity or the time of the day to try and do more. But I think it depends, artist to artist, manager to manager, what the artist needs. But it is just kind of being there to handle the needs that they have, to be honest. Do artists still do the content creation when they have managers? Fuck yeah, they do. Are you kidding me? That's on you guys. If you guys aren't even doing that, I don't think you even need a manager, bro. Like, it's just one of those things. You can't be an artist now and not make content. Like, sorry if I'm busting a bubble here, but like, if you want to be an artist and you're not making content, you're already shooting yourself in the foot. And I got to deal with this shit every fucking day. Not only with the artists that I manage, but the ones that we work with on the distro side too. Like, this is a constant conversation that I'm having with artists. You got to do content creation, period. Like, it doesn't matter if you got a manager or not. But if you have a manager who works at like a big management company like Red Light, they're sure as fuck not making the content for you. I can tell you that much. You got somebody arrange music partners who like does management for like Jack Harlow or Drake or something. Like, they're not gonna fucking do it for you either. And most managers have multiple clients too, so that's the other thing you need to think about. Like, for managers, like, yeah, you might make all your money off of one client, but like, that's rare as fuck. Like, the odds of you making money off of one client versus having multiple clients and that being how you have a sustainable life and income is not even. It's just the natural progression of things as a manager. So, yes, short answer, you do still have to make content when you have a manager. You still have to do a lot of things when you have a manager because it's not their job to do it for you. And I think that's a big misconception as well, is that artists maybe think that once they get a manager, they don't have to do things anymore. But no, you actually have to do more. And your manager should be demanding things of you as well. And if you're not doing it, then that's on you if the shit doesn't fucking work. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to sit here and make excuses for people like when that whole Chance shit happened with Pat, bro. Like, I'm sure Pat was telling Chance he needed to do XYZ thing and he wasn't doing it. And that's why that album just didn't do well. And I'm sure he wasn't listening to the advice he was giving him about the music either, because that's probably another reason why it didn't do well. Anyway, Flame Ray, what's going on? I'm doing well. I'm just having a little bit of a rant about what managers' jobs should be and what artists' jobs should be. But I think also, again, like I said, it does vary relationship to relationship and team to team. No, of course. This is just my experience as well as a manager I'm sharing, you know what I'm saying? So I think it depends artist to artist, team to team, because some artists need much less attention than others as well. And I have that within my own roster as well as a manager. So, all right, this is Ben Yen with Benak. Produced by Modesto Beats. Slaps. Maybe not what I would listen to on the day-to-day, but there isn't anything wrong with it. The vocalist is maybe not something I'd be listening to frequently. Nothing wrong with it, but it's not, like, hype-ass music is generally not my thing. Yeah, for sure. I mean, look, if you guys ever have music industry questions, you can ask them in here. What I'm going to tell you is what my experience is and what I've seen on my own side of things. You can take that with a pinch of salt. Like, it doesn't mean that it's going to be the same for everybody. It definitely reminds me of some Megan Thee Stallion beat or something. I think the production is pretty solid. Though maybe the sub could have a little bit more variation. Like, if I was going to say anything about the production, because I'm a stickler for this too as a producer, bro. We are still going, yeah. Light submissions today, bro, so I'm just kind of doing everybody at random. Fuck it. Like, yeah, I'll put you in the spin after we get through this one. No, you're good. We'll spin this time and I'll add you to it. Like, This was kind of like a random stream, so like it's been lighter today than usual. So I'm just trying to get to as many people as possible, and we're doing it the random way for now. But I'll bump people up from the chat in like 20 minutes for free. Fuck it. I'm chilling right now. That's why I'm like, if you got questions or anything, just ask me questions right now. When it's days like this is the best time to ask questions about music industry stuff, because I can just kind of rant about it, and we don't have the time of like, oh, like it's 50 in order, so gotta get played before we get to the free bumps. All right, this is Roof by Brio. Loving the imagery on this already, but curious to know what the music feels like. Let us know what you think in the chat. Let me put you in the spin.
I got a roof over my head.
Oh man, I mean, I just got to the end of my 28. Like I did 6 months of releases this year. I quadrupled the amount of releases I did as a one-person team. This year from last year, so I'm at the end of that, and I'm just planning for next year now. So I've been talking to artists, sending offers out, and that's about it. I like this a lot. I'm from the UK originally. I moved from England to North Carolina. Went to high school in North Carolina in the Raleigh-Durham area. Then moved to Nashville, Tennessee for college. Lived in Nashville for about 6 years, and then moved to New York. So I live in New York City now. Well, in Brooklyn now. But that is my origin. I like this a lot from Brio. I like this kind of shit. Like, it's kind of out of the box, but it's not too far out of the box. It's got good bounce to it. A really good bounce to it.
I got love up in my heart. Yeah. I'm so thankful for this day that we've been blessed with.
I think I hear some formant shifting on the vocal too, and I like that a lot.
I can't ever ask for this already here with me. And I'm so thankful. Hope you feel.
I'm conflicted because I like shit that sounds like this, but something about a vocal is minimal, and I wish there was more effects and maybe ad-libs. I wish there was more ad-libs. I do agree with you on that. It does feel a little sparse. But I like the idea. Again, like, I feel like when I listen to music, I come back to the ideas a lot. And I think the ideas are there. I wish some of these, like, formant shifted moments that are ad-libs, they were just louder. I understand where you're coming from, the Vigilante. I would agree with that. Like, I think there's little details, little things that could be added just to give it a little bit more. But I liked the intro a lot too. 3:18 is a bit long. I probably would have capped this one at about 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Just to make it a little bit more replayable. Also, the instrumental outro shit, we don't need it anymore. Like, me personally, I'm not looking for instrumental outros unless it's a different part of the song entirely. When we're talking bridge, like instrumental bridge into the chorus again, like, I don't need instrumental outros anymore. They're nice, but to me, it's a vanity thing more than like a necessity thing in music these days. Especially if we think about it from the consumer side of things, right? Weezy said, I did an Instagram ad one time and it got results like 0.5 a click. Do you know what the cheapest way to market an artist is? Launch content creation if you had $1,000 budget. I would have made it 130. Yeah, I mean, I agree. 130 is like a sweet spot for me. That was like my most successful song this year was 1 minute and 30 seconds long. So I'm very pro short songs these days, just based off of my experience with putting them out and pushing them. Michael K up next. I still think that it depends where you're at in your career, right? Like, I think that at different points in your career, you need different things. When you were at the beginning of your career and you're trying to gain and acquire new fans and acquire new customers, I try to think about it like customer acquisition for a business. And so I do think ad spends are probably the most effective and cheapest way to market an artist at that point of your career when you're first getting started out. But I mean, honestly, like, I take as much advantage as possible of free opportunities. Sending people music, pitching music, like I do all that shit myself for artists. So it's like, you know, it is a lot of hard work. I think every song that I pushed this year, I spent $0 on pushing on my side of things. And every song that I put out this year, bar one artist who did absolutely nothing on his side to push his music, has gotten over 10K streams just off of organic push, sending it to the right people, sending it to the right curators, knowing where to pitch it to. And so I do think that there is a lot that can be done. How to get the cost per click in ad down is really all about location. So not targeting the US market, but targeting overseas markets. That's going to be how you get your cost per click down in ads. It's really just about the territory that you're putting the ads to. Like the US is going to cost the most. All right, this is History by Michael K. Any advice for pitching to Spotify? Yes. Data. Make sure you can back up the reason that you're pitching with data and try and tell the story as best as possible. Spotify is definitely all about like, all right, how many listeners do you have? Like, what does the last 28 days look for you? Has there been an increase, a percentage increase in streams or listens, or how many pre-saves do you have? Because that definitely makes a difference too. Don West said, I pitched my last release, didn't pay, and it got to 20,000 in rewards. That's what I'm saying. Like, nothing will do more for you than making consistent content and making engaging content and interacting with the fans. Like, that's how you get streams. You know what I mean? Interacting with fans and knowing who to pitch to. Gotta find the playlist. Yeah, so I'm gonna tell you what I do, because this is how I find places to pitch to, and I think it works fantastically. Whatever song I'm dropping, whatever artist that I'm dropping for, I just go look for another artist who's similar to them and go look at where they've been supported, and then use that as kind of the guideline of like, I'm gonna start following these pages, interacting with them, reaching out to them, sending the songs. Vibrato is definitely a bit heavy. Definitely could use vocal production on this one. The mix needs massaging. Little layers of reverb in the main box. The idea is good again. The execution could use some work. This artist has 175 monthly listeners. This is clearly pretty early on in their career too, so I'm not really that mad about it. How do you find similar artists? I mean, you can look on Spotify, like artists also listen to. That's usually a good place to start. But just listening to the music and using the music as a guiding point. Like, what does the artist listen to? You know what I mean? Like, what audience are they trying to reach? Like, I got artist Ashoka, right? Like, his shit is in like the old hip hop space. So I thought about that when we were like not only when we were getting features together for the project, like who am I trying to position them with? Whose fans am I trying to tap into? But then also from just like a pitching standpoint, like what platforms are covering artists like the one that I really like, or that he really likes. So like in this case, it was like, all right, like we're putting out songs that are doing well in like the Deontay Hitchcock space. So who else is in that Deontay Hitchcock space? Let me go to their socials, look at their tag posts, go to their Spotify, what playlists have they been in? How do I get in contact with those people? So it's really just about figuring out how you find them. It's research. You got to do the research. It takes a lot of time. It's not that crazy, or like, I'm not giving you any crazy tips here. This is just me being a detective. This is what I've learned from detective shows. Work backwards. You know what I'm saying? This would be a great demo for a more current sounding artist. I agree. I actually don't think it would have been that bad with a little bit more on the mix, on the vocal side of things. The writing was pretty solid. Yeah, Usher, Lucky Day, I could hear it. Even like a Money Long, I could hear it, to be honest with you, if you flipped it and made it from a female perspective. But pretty cool song. All right, we got this one from Shelby Ruga. I don't know what Orbit is. This is new. What is this? I don't think that I can open. Can I play this? What is this? Yeah, search Spotify as well. The playlist and Spotify thing works a lot. What up, Curtis? Welcome back.
Yeah.
What is this? Is this the Blue Moon's official music video? I love this song, so I'm not mad at watching this and listening to this song again. No, don't buy those fucking lists. No one's gonna respond. And you can get those lists for free as soon as you start knowing people in the industry. They'll just give it to you. And those emails are never fucking updated. Do not buy those lists. You're gonna be better off doing the work yourself, looking for the people who write at blogs and publications and reaching out on social. This looks amazing. Great job. Need advice on changes? I mean, color grading wise, I would lean into the blue more. Recorded and edited. The edit looks pretty solid. The color grading, I would definitely lean into the blue as much as possible. Just thematically. I love this song so much. It's such a good thing. Pushed on Spotify Crazy Day had 1.7. Look, the algorithm is going to be the best thing for you on Spotify. I'm not going to lie. Personal playlist, that's a fact.
at the snake.
Video definitely
She
matches
gon'
the vibe
have
of the
your
song
back.
too.
Nigga, that's a fact. Once they have your time, baby, you can't get that back.
I actually really like this video. I think you did a great job.
Many times in this life. Now I
Not yet,
find my
Curtis.
wife, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
If anything, if you could do like additional like special effect type things, like just moments, you know what I mean? Like little edits in the video to bring in just like an extra layer of things, that would be it. The song is called Blue Moon. It's by Shelby Ruga. You can hear it on the New Music Who This playlist on Spotify right now. Here's a link to the
Tell
playlist.
me everything's gonna be alright. Right now I could die. As long as you holding me tight. Over time I'm looking in the
Oh, I love this
stands,
part. This part's a
hoping
really
I
good
can
part.
meet all your demands. People coming for me like they name is Uncle Sam.
Jalen says song is fire. I agree. Song is really fire.
I just think
I love
about
it.
your hands wrapped around my chest.
You did this video yourself?
I must confess, I still feel like
I mean, I don't think that you actually need to hire an editor. You could hire a visual effects person to just add to this. Because what you've done on your own is actually really good. There's maybe moments like here, right? Like those 3 shots, that's too quick of a cut. Don't worry so much about being on time with the beat there. Like you're telling the story, right? So
I still feel like I'm a guest.
this is Shelby Ruger. I'll pull up the socials in a second. But those 4 shots right there, you could give that last one just a little bit more time. I love the overlay here. The other thing that I would maybe incorporate, and you could probably do this. You could probably do this on CapCut, is like motion tracking. So like moments where it like zooms and zooms in and zooms out and pans and stuff like that. It'll add more movement to the video without you having to do too much on the edit side of thing. Yeah, let it flow from frame to frame a little bit more. Like the chops, the cuts between scene to scene was slightly quick on that 4 cut kind of roll, but some of this overlaid stuff that you've got going on is really nice. I think you did a really good job. For this being your first video, I think you did a really, really cool job here. I mean, in this part, I would maybe add like a title sequence too of like, over the blurred face, you could literally put Blue Moon's Shelby Ruga. You know what I mean? I think it's just the little additive things. But overall, this looks really good. I'm like actually really impressed by the edit. It's just very tastefully done. Most of the switches between scenes are done in such a tasteful and well-timed manner. So maybe there's 1 or 2 moments where you could like do a little bit less, you know? But I do think like slow pans, things like that, which you should be able to do on CapCut, like some of those things will really help with the movement in the video too. And I think like that in itself would be that's it. That's all I would do really. I mean, it looked really amazing. Great job. I'm super impressed. Anytime anyone does their own video, I'm super impressed because it's really not that easy. And it takes a lot of time, especially to do it in a way that's like meticulous and detail oriented. So great job. Real Shelby Ruger on Instagram. Yeah. Oh, do you not have the desktop version? You should get the desktop version because a lot of the effects that you want to use are actually free there, and they're not like if you do it on mobile, you got to pay for them. But if you do it on desktop, you don't. Like a lot of those same things are not premium on desktop, and you can do way more. I do a lot of video editing on CapCut on desktop. Yeah. It's like the desktop app is free too, and you can connect it to your phone in a space. There's a desktop version. It's free. Go download it right now. That is literally a cheat code that I'm gonna give you, and it functions almost like an entire video editor. The cool fucking shit that you can do is actually layer up different effects too, so you can create your own effects by layering effects that are already pre-made in CapCut on desktop, and it like functions like a full video editor. It's great. There's very few things you can't do, and you can also upload your own color treatments. And then for you, Shelby, bro, I'm gonna tell you this is another thing that I would do. So Runway is something that Kev, one of my moderators, put me onto. But if you go into Runway, you can create a free account. Yeah, you get free things. You can do shit like, where is it? So if you do, man, how do you do this? You can do text to color. So like for you, right? Yeah, text to color. So if you uploaded your video in here, right? You put your video in, and then it's going to upload, and then it's just going to prompt you to write in what you want from your color grading. So you can actually write in tones, like colors that you want to highlight, references for like movies or cameras or types of film that you want it to look like. And then it'll fucking give you like a whole color file that you can literally just upload to CapCut, and then you've got a full color treatment on your video without having to do all the intricacies of it. I'm just saying, that shit was amazing. Like Blade Runner LUFs. Yeah, there are also places where you can just buy color files and LUT files. So yeah, Runway though is it's amazing. Like if you combine that with CapCut, the ability of what you can do for free, it grows exponentially, I think. So yeah, I would highly recommend doing that. All right, we got Wish I Never Met You by Dom West up next. It's really crazy, honestly. I mean, I can show you guys, hold on. I can show you something that I never finished that I did that way, because it turned out really tight. I wonder if I can find it really quickly. Hold on. I guess we'll play this Dom West song while I look for it. Yeah, look, I'm somebody who does shit for free all the time. Like, I never have a budget, so I'm always trying to figure out how I can do shit for free or cheap or, like, you know, in ways that, like, just doesn't cost that much. So this is how I've learned how to do all this stuff. This is beautiful also. Very James Blake-esque, like early James Blake, and I love this. This comes out on Friday. Dom, I know you're in an ad, but please make sure you put this on in the release calendar when you get back. Oh, man, I learned a lot of shit just by having to do it, man. The Dom West on Instagram. This is perfect. Dom, please go put this in our release calendar for Friday. I want to make sure we cover this when it comes out. It's beautiful. I love this. It's absolutely perfect. This is my kind of sound. Same. I just put a link for it in the calendar or in the chat for you. Show you guys something that I edited on CapCut. This is amazing, bro. Which Australian singer? Oh, Matt Corby. Very church music. No, it screams spirituality just through the music itself. What up, Cherry Beats? Big fan of this guy in the chat too. Welcome in for the first time. If you haven't listened to Cherry Beats, you need to go check him out. He's produced all of the amazing work that we've done with Serena on the distro side of things, but just in general, all of his work with Serena is top tier. So I would definitely go check him out if you haven't. This is beautiful. Oh my god. At the Dom West on Instagram. Perfect, bro. If you put it in the release calendar, I always listen to it. I mean, I can play this without audio. I basically made this for my artist. We shot this at the airport, and then I edited it to. Doesn't this look like some old Kanye shit on the video? But I did this on CapCut. CapCut free. Shot the footage myself, and then it's just CapCut effects. So the only thing I got to do now is put the lyrics on it, but.
It's not hard to tell. Black skin is spun like carousels. Pray God is man, you call me selfish. Like that's some shit I need some help with.
I mean,
nights on the east side, I never felt it. Like I don't go to hell and back so we can share the blessings.
The power of CapCut.
Even when I double text it. Years in the game, now I'm kind of flirting with.
Like, I didn't even finish this. This was just a draft edit. I think I did something else to it. Oh yeah, right here. Boom, new effect. Yeah, in this case, I do content create. Like, but that's what I'm saying. It's different. It's different artist to artist. Like, I be doing that shit myself. But I create. Like, is what I love to do. I like creating. So if I'm bored and I'm sitting there, I got assets, I'm gonna fuck around and do some shit. You know what I'm saying? But no, generally, most managers won't. I'm just a crazy person, and I just like to create. That's it. But yeah, like that's just an iPhone and a free editor. At the Dom West on Instagram for Wish I Never Met You. That was absolutely beautiful. I loved it. Okay, what do we got next? Oh, I love that you guys know each other too, Cherry and Isadora. As a dream manager right there. Look, it's not my dream to be making content. It's not my dream. I just enjoy creating shit. So sometimes I'll come up with ideas and I'll be like, all right, like, what about this? What do you think? If I got downtime, I'm gonna fuck around and make some shit. What up, Ruben? All right, K2 getting bumped up. Oh, and we are at free bumps. So as we listen to this song, if you're here in the chat and you want to get bumped up for free, put your artist name in the chat right now, because that's what we're doing for the next 30 minutes. It's all right, dude. It's been a chill stream today, honestly. We've just been talking. Been slow, been a light stream, but it's a random Tuesday stream, so I'm not really that pressed. I think the vocal mix could use a little bit of work here. It definitely feels like the wrong frequency pocket. Like it's not the right pocket for this vocal. Also getting a lot of plosives on the S's. I like the idea. It's cute. It's kind of cute sounding. I had to work today in the afternoon. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, bro. I hate to hear that. Hey, sure, we'll get you bumped up again, bro. Animal Crossing type of vibes. I love finding new music. I love finding new music too. It's like my favorite thing to do. Hey, man, I'm glad you found it too. Vocals can be mixed better. I agree. Vocals time inside out type shit. Orbe, I did not skip you, bro. You're in the queue. But that person, I go in chronological order, so they had just put their name like literally right before you, and I missed it. So I went back to check. Curtis, Laurel, Orbe. That's why. We're not gonna skip you though. Don't worry. We're gonna listen to everybody. We got time. All right, if there's anybody else in the chat who wants to get bumped up, just put your name in the chat whenever you want, because we're just doing that now. So, all right, this is come through by Tide. Tide is one of my favorite up-and-coming R&B artists from Leicester in the UK. I mean, I don't really know that I've heard any other artists from Leicester. Maybe one other artist from Leicester that I've heard recently. I'm actually such a big fan of this artist, bro. I say this all the time.
I'm just trying to see if you're a freak, yeah. Round one, round two, round three.
Orbe, you're in the queue, bro. You're in the queue. I swear, you're in there. Oh, I love the writing on this verse as well. That's a hilarious bar, bro. This dick can lay you down and tuck you in. Good night.
Depth in that ass, make that bass bounce. Make it clap from the back, that's a round sound. Too nice.
Nah, this is hard.
You could clock in, come and ride 9 to 5. Beat it up, come show me love, let me slide.
This is the type of R&B we need out of Leicester, bro. I wish the bass on 808s was a little more fat. I would agree if anything, the master overall could knock just a little bit more, but...
You know I could be your only fan, yeah. Come pull up on the boy, I know you free, yeah.
Great hook. Great work on the hook, though.
Round one, round two, round three, yeah. Tied the middle of the league.
Look, that's what you think. You don't know about the songs I've written. You don't know about the not wholesome songs I've written.
Won't you turn around, you know I'm trying to say something. Treat that pussy like my money, make it keep coming. I could really work the box like a job. Have you stepping with a limp like you forgot?
What if I just pull up? What up, my bell? How you doing? Good morning to you in Australia. Happy Wednesday. I do not. Yeah. You don't know about the shit I written. Damn. I do be keeping it wholesome on stream. When does this come out, bro? This comes out Friday. You already know I'm gonna put this in the fucking playlist and roundup. KayvanMD on Instagram. If you're rocking with that, make sure you go follow him. This kid is so fire, bro. I'm telling you, I know R&B, and this kid, he got it, man. He's got it. It feels so new. It feels so current. I'm just waiting on the Nipah cosign. We get the Nipah cosign for you, and that's it. It's a wrap. Curtis, up next. See, you got to do the open verse challenges, bro. People trying to do that open verses on your shit. This is Curtis with Nights. Let us know what you think in the chat. You gotta shout me. I'm waiting on him too. He's gotta shout you, bro. And it's current in the 90s way. I agree. It takes some of the best elements of classic R&B and makes them contemporary. All right, this is Nights by Curtis. Trying to get on my radar. Bro, you already did that the other day. Dude sent in one song and I loved it. I have the same feedback I gave you the other day. I think it's just hype. Yeah, I got it. It's just I missed somebody else who put that name in the chat too. Lost Alley. I think it's just the enunciation thing for me on this, bro. You start to enunciate your lyrics a little bit more. Done. The vocal did come a little bit loud and strong in this mix, just in comparison with the instrumental, which feels a little bit quieter. I like the idea, though. I mean, what you sent the other day, like, definitely, like, had me, bro. So, I'm definitely in to, like, keep up and see what you put out. I don't know that I like this one quite as much as the other song you sent in the other day, but I think what you sent in the other day is probably a bit newer. So, it's just the natural development of things as well, and I'm not mad. It's cool to hear this after hearing something that you've made more recently, too. Because the newest shit is really it, bro. Like, it's cool to see how you've developed even from this. Like, when did this come out? Nights? Yeah, this came out September of this year. I guarantee you what we heard the other day. It's miles ahead of this. No, that's fair. Vigilante, I wish you could have been... I don't know if you heard the one the other day, but the one the other day was... It felt maybe a little bit more alt-rock. This one is like almost there, you know what I mean? It's like, it's kind of in between hyperpop and pop-punk at the same time, alt-rock. I feel like the newer one leans a little bit more alt-rock. And so I do think that it's the 808 trap hats instrumental kind of thing on this that maybe throws it off for me. But I really like his voice. I just think the key on the vocal is enunciating the lyrics just a tiny bit more. But the ideas again are there. And this kid, you're only 19, right, Curtis? How old are you? I just remember you saying you were mad young. We were talking about it the other day. You're like 17 or 19? One of the two, right? 21. Okay, so I lied. 21 years old. Still very young, though, if I'm being real. I got 10 years on you, so you're younger than me. That was Nights, though. Make sure you go follow Curtis. I do think that Curtis has, like, a really, really cool sound, and I'm psyched for you guys to hear the new shit. All right, this is by Laurel. Some cool shit with Neo ITM. Let us know what you think in the chat. Orbe, you're up next. I'm from the late 1900s. Yeah, I am. I'm from the late 1900s. Fuck, when you put it that way, man. That makes me sound so much older. Ah, yes. I am a child of the 1900s. 1992, to be exact. Send in that new Flyboy Jack. Oh, cool. Fuck yeah. I'll pull it up right now. We're in the free bumps part of the stream as well, so this is perfect. How are you, Mabel? How are you? How's life? Always been trying to work on my enunciation because I have a weird Northern Irish accent. I've been learning to speak more longer. Oh, that's tough. You should listen to Gaff, bro. Do you know who Gaff is? He's not maybe Northern Ireland. I don't know if you got beef with people not from Northern Ireland, but... Sorry. I know it's rough. But... 1900s does sound wild. This is cool. He just needs a vocal. I mean, I do like it as an instrumental, but... It just needs a vocal. I liked it though. It was cool. The master was a bit quiet. It could be a little bit more robust, a little louder. _Smokey_Debet_ on Instagram. If you're rocking with that, though, make sure you go follow. Domingo Cut, you did not miss it. I just bumped you up because we're in the free bumps part of the stream, though. We got about 20 minutes left. We're just going through people in the chat. We're chilling. We've been having a good time. It's been mad chill. Let us know what you think. This is Cucarachas by Orbe. I'm from the 1900s. Bring me my horse and carriage, please. You know, that's crazy, but it's not that crazy because they were still using those in the 1900s. We didn't get cars until what, like 1940s? 30s, right? The 4T model? Welcome to the random trivia stream. We were chilling, bro. 4T model was one. That was the first real car. So the Ford Model T. Oh shit, I guess 1908. So right at the beginning of the turn of the century, I guess. Cucaracha, la cucaracha. Enunciation's better in the song and your release calendar. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's just progression. Bro, I absolutely love trivia. It's one of my favorite things ever. This is a fun song. Should we play a trivia game right now? I love trivia. Sport, a word of quizzes. Ooh. Bro, what? Random quiz, what are we gonna get? You need the teams from Pokemon Go? I can't. Random quiz. Nope. What is this website? This website sucks. Sporkle's dope. What movie trivia would you want to do? What movie trivia should I do? This is Orbe with Cucarachas. I actually don't have any feedback. I like this one. It's fun. It's fun to listen to. It's easy to listen to. Why you have no ad block? Because I'm a scrub. Orbe Beats on Instagram. Out of VA. Out of the DMV. 757. It's definitely a vibe. What movie trivia would I do? Probably Lord of the Rings. I'm a fucking nut. Yeah, maybe Harry Potter. Probably Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. You want to see me really be a fucking nut. It's like Game of Thrones or something. Something fucking nutty. Whoa, bro. Characters by quote? That's a crazy. Many that live deserve death, and some that die deserve life. Can you give it to them that do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment? Oof. Oof, that's tough, bro. From the Fellowship of the Ring. I think it's Gandalf. Is that right? Yeah, this is Gandalf. Okay, let's get the next song going too, and then we'll go back. This is gonna take me a while. I have another song. I have like I'm King Arthur on the Aragorn of my town. I love that. What a nerdy fucking reference. How It's Gonna Be by Sajan up next. Let us know what you think in the chat. All right, back to this. I'm enjoying this. Arise, arise, riders of Theoden. Fell deeds awake. Fire and slaughter. Spirit shall be shaken. Shield shall be splintered. A sword day, a red day. Sunrise is right now, right now. Arise, arise, riders of Theoden. It's got to be Gandalf again, bro. Fell deeds awake. Fire and slaughter. Riders of Theoden, bro. Fuck, what's her name? Is it Arwen? What's her name? What they say is true. Return to the King. And boys ought to be punks. A tale's old as time. My whole life I had tried to be the nice guy and breeze past. Is it not just Theoden? Cold steel like a razor in my spine. It is Theoden. I've been cheated on 5 times. Referring to himself, the Riders of Rohan, the Rohirrim. Now as we getting old in this weed getting ordered, I could see I'm not a Young Gravy fan, so I do think on this one, bro, like the song you sent in the other day, I felt like you were right in the pocket delivery wise. This one still feels like it needs a little bit of work on the delivery. All right, what's the next quote? I don't know half of you, half as well. Oh, this is easy. Bilbo Baggins. That was at his 111th birthday while he's giving his speech to his family. It's not necessarily the fact that I just know the quotes that makes me a nerd. It's that I know where they're from. Come, let us go on. The thought of those merry young folk driven like cattle burns my heart. From the two towers.
You know I'm going off the deep end.
Go
my shallow frame of mind got me swimming every
this one I
weekend,
don't know.
trying to keep my head up, fight the feeling that I'm sinking. I went so
this one I don't know.
my dreaming and believing when it
Come,
myself
let us go on.
Hope I never
Thought of those merry young folk
and now I'm
driven like
sitting
cattle
wondering how I
burns my
got
heart. What
mistreated when I
section
know
of this?
damn well who the one who did the deed. It's like I need my own damn life.
This does have Hobbit theme
days
attached.
feel brighter without need for a lighter or fastball the tire seem to hang like a slider.
Yeah, so I'll say on this one, I don't necessarily feel like you slipped into the same pocket you did on the last song that you sent in the other day, but the one you sent in the other day was really good. So I definitely suggest that you like, I mean, you're doing it. You know what I mean? You're still continuing to grow. I feel like that song was an older song again, so it's nice to hear the difference between something newer and something older. Sajan_music if you were rocking with that one. We got Vigilante up next, VLAN. We're going to keep things moving. I'm going to try and guess this quote. Low key, I think this is Gimli. Is it not? It's not Gimli. Is it Gandalf again? No. Oh, I only got 2 minutes left. Fuck, bro. I'm taking too long. I don't know who this is. We're gonna have to skip this one. If I hear not allowed much oftener, I'm gonna get angry. If I hear not allowed much oftener, I'm gonna get angry. Samwise? It was Sam. Here do I swear fealty and service to Gondor and the Lord and Steward of the realm, to speak and to be silent. Aragorn. No. Frodo? Oh, I don't know this one. It's not too late to submit. Shit, I don't know this one either. Told me in the dark was the danger that I feared and it didn't hold me back, but I would never have come had I known the danger of light and joy. My name is growing all the time in a book of Larry, and my name is like a story. Oh, this is Treebit. These are book quotes, bro. I'm a fucking nerd. I didn't know that I knew this many. This is kind of crazy. This feels like Eve. I actually kind of like this one from VLAN. Eldest, that's when I remember as Tom would say before the river, and Tom remembers the first raindrops of the aura. No. I don't know this one either. Yes, I am white now. Gandalf. Many evil things. They're trying to out of the lands. Many evil things there are that your strong walls and bright suns do not stay. You know, little of the lands beyond your bounds. Peace and freedom, do you say? Fuck, I don't know this one either, bro. These are tough. This is hard. This is hard. They do describe, yeah, like I read the books when I was like 13 years old too. So it's like, this is like deep buried in my brain. Vigilante303_ if you rocked with that one, I'm going to follow you back because I did like that. Oh, God. I only got 7 because it took too long. Damn. 68%. What a bummer. All right, we're going to find another Lord of the Rings one. I'm going to try and do it quicker. That was hard. Now you got me. I'm addicted to these fucking quizzes now. You guys didn't see me GeoGuess.
Tell me how I let the pain out. Holding all my doubts.
I like this song part already.
Rain. Someone say me drowning in range now. Trying to stay afloat, but the damn
actors, triples, close-ups,
Someone tell me how I let the pain out. Holding all my doubts and it feels like rain. Someone say me drowning in range now. Trying to stay afloat, but
we got music.
The
song tells the can, bad guy, anti-hero, more music, missing movies.
Fall like a stone now. I can't dodge when they come down. Feeling like a fastball thrown out. Hold it down.
Oh shit, what is the song title? The Can.
Get it up now. Gotta maintain so the fears draw, storing every downfall.
You can call me.
Then I put a bitch out.
Oh my god, bro, I don't know.
Once again on the firm ground, then I walk back to the States. He's sold out to release to the words from my own mouth. Imminent, deeper than the internet. Family and friends there when the rain fall again.
More than I can
index,
say.
So you know who was there when. There when.
Someone tell me how I let the pain out. Holding all my
I don't know
doubts and it feels like rain. Someone say me drowning.
What a brain banana. Banana. Are you French? That's how you spell banana in French.
Someone tell me how I let the pain out. Holding all my doubts and it feels like rain. Someone say me
you can put a new song if you want. I think work on vocal delivery on that one, Abe. That one for me didn't hit the same way as the other one. And I think it is just practice. Getting into the, oh, you're Croatian. Don't call me French. Okay, sorry. My bad. Whoa. I wasn't expecting that response. Definitely something off about the singing. No, I just think it's getting that pocket and working on the delivery a little bit more. I'm dead, bro. That's hilarious. Isn't it mad late in Croatia? This is Manny by Lost Alley. Well, we're in the rapid fire mode. Sorry, I finished in 10 minutes, so this is technically the rapid fire part of the stream. So I always go through people pretty quickly this part. Chest always so puffed guy. That's bad guy for sure. I'll stare directly at the sun, anti-hero. Sleeping, you're on your tippy toes. So pity the men I know. Oh, maybe it's because I'm wearing a cologne. Oh.
Yeah, I'm on my boss shit. I'ma take off in the star shit. Oh, what else get you shot quick? Lay your ass in a coffin. Yeah. Only around the real ones, there's no space for fake. Gotta slow down on the pills now.
Shit.
I can't pass away. Got too much to do, got too much to lose. I only spit that hard shit when I'm in the booth.
I don't know, man. I don't know these lyrics.
Got too much to
Got buff? Le buff.
Yeah. Remember days I was down bad, I couldn't look in the mirror now. Nowadays I'm in my bag.
I mean, bro, these are hard-ass quizzes.
You're the one tell you shit now, you trying to seem sincere. Remember all these bitches hating, now they're trying to come near.
Same thing on this one. I think there's some timing issues in the delivery. I do think that you could work on the delivery a little bit more. So it's just practice. It's just making more songs, making more music. But I don't know that delivery style is the right delivery style for the voice. That would be the first thing that I would say, is maybe try different delivery styles. Does it not sound like hot fire in the booth? Hey Ma, hype. Up next. Love this beat already. Damn.
Yeah.
Hey.
Look. It was a party on a Friday. I walked in with my crew.
Now I'm into these quizzes, bro. I'm not just doing this one.
Keeping a low profile, usually because I'm kind of introverted and shy.
America Ferrara, that's easy. That's like we Bob Odenkirk is Better Call Saul. Hasselhoff is... This one's kind of tough. Knight Rider. Idris is...
Function. Enough for the work on bugging. At least it's something. So I started walking. DJ was playing Marvin. I'm coming up. She started dancing, staring me down. Next thing our bodies touch, I hold her close. The chemistry natural, like we love us. Emotions breaking off. So like niggas that shot the club up down.
This one slaps, honestly. Veronica Mars, great show. Lev Schreiber is Ray Donovan. Lucy Wallace is Zena the Warrior Princess. Melissa Joan Hort is Sabrina Teenage Witch. Miley Cyrus is obviously Hannah Montana. I like this. I'm definitely going to give him a follow in a second. Rachel Bilson is Robert Dixon. Rowan Atkinson is Mr. Bean. Or Blackadder. Sandra is Killing Eve. Sarah Michelle Gellar is fucking Vampire Slayer. Tom Selleck is the Rock. Tom Selleck is Magnum P.I. Now this is where it gets tough. Kelsey Grammer is right there. You know Rodriguez is famous,
I'm not really the player type. You too beautiful for games, girl. I can't even play your type. She probably thinking, yeah, he full of shit and he lying. And all I'm thinking is after Sunday night should be mine. I might be taking this a little bit too fast, but see, I'm just trying to show you that I'm serious. I ain't wasting your time, cause you're fine. She asked when I'ma see you.
I actually love Quincy. I mean, almost, bro. I almost got it. Randomly, one time I rapped over through the YB, but I rapped while I had COVID and cold through the virus. I'm dead. You can put that on SoundCloud, probably already. I'm not, This one's really good. I'm saving this. I'm adding it to the playlist. I got distracted by these quizzes, guys. I love it. I love a quiz. I mean, you guys are learning this about me now, but I will get sucked into trivia and play it for hours. Is this one insane hype on Instagram? This is great. This is a really great. It just feels good.
suit you. I live the roof.
The rapping is top
the
tier.
moon and the city skyline just set the
Nice bounce.
mood. Pull up to the restaurant, got a reservation for two. Tell her get whatever you want. I never cheap out on food. Things are going great.
SoundCloud didn't let you post it. Try Audio Mac. They're not gonna copyright strike you. You could also put it on YouTube. Probably get away with it on YouTube. Creative Commons.
She asked when I'ma see you again. I tell her if you tryna find me, blow a kiss in the wind.
I'm surprised you didn't get copyright struck on Instagram, to be honest. Meta is kind of savage about copyright strikes. Camino Raceway, thanks for the follow. Alright, what's next? Keep Going by Flyboy Jack. We got a couple minutes left, and then I'm gonna go. And I'll see you guys on Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time if you are around. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, you should. I love this already, to be honest with you. This is tough. I've been listening to a lot of Australian rap recently, my bell. I keep getting it algorithmically. I keep getting served it as well. I've been really fucking with it. I'm diving in. Alright, what's the next quiz, man? 2000 TV show matchup. Let's go. Alright, Breaking Bad. 30 Rock. Arrested Development. Band of Brothers. Criminal Minds. I've watched all of these shows. CSI Crime Scene Investigation. Desperate Housewives. Love that. Dora the Explorer. Friday Night Lights. Gilmore Girls. Gossip Girl. Grey's Anatomy. How I Met Your Mother. It's Always Sunny in Philly. Mad Men. So boring. Malcolm in the Middle. Love that show. One Tree Hill. Love that show. Prison Break. Love that show. Pushing Daisies. Never watched. 6 Feet Under. Looks good, but I can't watch it. Sons of Anarchy. That's So Raven. That's So Raven. Audio Max chill. The Big Bang Theory. Don't like that show. The West Wing. Toby Betty. Veronica Mars. That one I knew. We got that one. We got that fucking easy, bro. You up to Church and AP? I'm not yet, but I'm gonna have to check them out, I guess. We're gonna go raid somebody as well once we get done here. We got time for maybe one more, 2 more songs. Okay, send a beat in chat. So I'm literally about to get off. I'm back on Saturday from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern Time. But you should join my Discord if you haven't. Tap in on socials. There's a couple other ways you can submit beats and stuff too. Oh man, I gotta look. I can't remember names off top, but I've got some saved in my library that I found recently and drafted in some playlists as well. This is tough though. I really like this a lot. It moved really quick. So quick that I got that quiz done immediately. It gave me the fuel I needed to do that quiz. It'll just take you. I think you can opt in. It should pop up in your chat and it'll say go on the raid, and you should be able to just come on the raid with us. I just followed him, right? At flyboyjack _ on Instagram. Yeah, you are last. Said I'll play yours if you're here, bro. I'll play yours last.
It's the Burlington Code event.
No. Thirsty, produced by Domingo Kite and Will Got Flame. Let us know what you think in the chat. Oh yeah, please do. That would be amazing. We're still seeing an uptick in streams from Australia, which is amazing. I'm definitely trying to push it some more. Push it some more in Australia.
I got wisdom from a jazz grade.
Let's do another quiz. What's this one? 2010s TV show matchup. Easy. Modern Family. Rick and Morty. American Horror Story. Better.
Dripping into an ocean. Ain't going back to that cubicle. I've been building my own shit. I quit chasing those trends.
Better Call
Saul.
Saul. Big Little Lies. Black. Mirror. Boardwalk Empire. I love that show. Bob's Burgers. This is great, man. BoJack Horseman. This one feels really good too. Definitely one of my favorite songs you've sent in so far. Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Crazy. Ex-Girlfriend. Downton. Abby. Game of Thrones. Jane. The Virgin. Master Okay. Orange is the New Black. Just finished rewatching Orange is the New Black, actually. Parks and Recreation, Penny Dreadful, Big Bang Theory, The Good Place, Handmaid's Tale, The Night of, The Walking Dead. Oh, how did I not get all of those, bro? I knew that was True Detective and Kimmy Schmidt. Promiscuous TV characters. I do play video games, yeah. I've been on EAFC like a fiend playing Ultimate Team recently. I got a Nintendo Switch too, so I've been playing like Red Dead Redemption, a little bit of Zelda. What else? I might buy the new COD, but honestly, I don't know if I can. It sounds like it's not good, so I'm just kind of on the fence about buying it and not just getting Warzone for free. Yeah, no, I love video games. It's been a big part of my life, actually. Domingo Kai216 on Twitter. This one's the best one you sent in, bro. I've listened to a lot of music over the years. This is my favorite one you sent in. So, good shit. Love to hear you developing and growing like this. As I Want You by Tide. I love this song already. I'm only going to play Horror for this song, Tide, just because we have listened to it a bunch of times on here. But I'm going to figure out this raid. KayvanX. Kayvan.x on Instagram if you like this one. And then we're gonna play Sed, and then we're out of here. And I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna be in Portland the rest of this week, so I'm not gonna be on stream. But Saturday, after I get back, I am gonna do a Saturday stream from 1 to 3 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure you tap in on the Discord if you haven't. Like I said, cool things happening in there, lots of opportunities for you. Tap in on socials if you haven't too. And go follow Kayvan's house page on Instagram. If you have a new release coming out this week, put it in the I put a lot of links in the chat for you. Just click all of those links, go to all of those places, interact with those things, and I guarantee you there'll be opportunities for you.
Conversation going bad round. I heard your nigga on the phone, he's talking mad loud. How these niggas that be crying through your face, it's basic. I could get you wet in better places. Type of niggas singing love songs, babe. Have you ever made love singing love songs, babe? I know that you're tired of being alone, Charlie, you should know. I can hold your neck and kiss you slow till I hear you moan. Tell me if that's something that you want. Take your time when I'm away. Keep it in one.
Night Tide. Oh, The Simpsons. I probably could have killed on a Simpsons quiz. Alright, this one from Sad, and then we're out. Of course, bro. I'm such a fan. The queue is not super long, but we are about to leave. We're going to go hit a raid and go raid somebody in the Twitch community on the music side of things. This was a bit of an impromptu stream. We usually don't do Tuesdays, so a little quieter than usual, but we had a good time. We had fun. We always have a good time. Who's on right now? Big Duck. Could go raid him. We've not raided Dez before. We're going to raid Dez. Dez is doing music feedback as well.
I got other bitches promised to put it down
on
me.
Sad.
Bitches promised to hold it down for me.
This is kind of cool, Sad. I'm saving this and adding this to the playlist right now. I'm glad we listened to this one.
Other niggas promised to put it down on you. Other niggas promised to hold it down for you. Why I got to change if I'm not worth changing for? You've been thinking about the dollars. So you'll probably never change. Stuck in your old ways. He's over the old place. As soon as you're lonely.
I think we did raid Des before.
I ain't gonna dwell on it. I'ma find me some other bitch.
What about Memphis? Never rated this guy before. He's got 14 views. Let's take it in there.
Other bitches promised to put it down on me. Other bitches promised to hold it down for me. Why I got to change if I'm not worth changing for?
Nemo Beats. No mid or I'm roasting you. That's
Other niggas promised to hold it down for you. Why I got to change if I'm not worth
If anything, just more runs. That'd be my only feedback for you. Is like you gotta add just some little extra, some little earworm things here and there. Alright, we're gonna go rate as Memphis.
More like Hercule and Vegeta. If you know, you know.
Hilarious when he's like fucking.
What you want to call him?
Alright, we are out. Yeah. I have no idea what this stream is going to be like either, so, you know, hopefully he's chill. We're going to find out together. Anyway, I've saved this. I playlisted it. Said I'm going to follow you on the gram real quick, too. But come on this raid with us. It's always nice to go on a raid. And thanks for tuning in today, guys. See you soon. Have a good rest of your week. We're back on Saturday. Keep your eyes open for more announcements, all right? Peace.
I got other niggas promised to put it down for me. Other bitches promised to hold it down for me. Why I got to change if you're not worth changing for? Other bitches promised to put it down.
Okay, you're.
Papa was a rolling stone, mama developed a habit, and it all happened too fast for either one of us to grab it. I'm just sorry you were there and had to witness it firsthand, 'cause all I ever
What the fuck is happening right now? K with the fucking rate of 10, dude. Welcome.